Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about different things today. The first I'm going to talk about is a little bit about Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp trial thing. You know, how annoying Amber Heard is being lately. And I'm also going to talk about when I first started playing Resident Evil 7. So hopefully this is a good video today. Please like this video and please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notification bell so you're updated about any future videos. I'm sorry if I didn't do a video yesterday, but I'm just getting over hay fever at the moment, and I was really busy yesterday and I just couldn't get on to do a video. But I'm gonna try and do more on my channel now, because I've got to push my channel a bit more now, and I am doing really well with all the stuff that I've been doing, and obviously I appreciate everyone's support on my channel. I really appreciate it. So yeah. First I'm going to talk about is Amber. I was reading in the news the other day that prior to the other day, that she was on doing an interview with somebody, like an American show. She was talking about how it was always in his favour the whole time of the trial, and that she didn't get her side across, and that she's not she's not lying about what she's doing, and she thinks, well, and he goes, well, the interviewer was like, why don't you just move on from it instead of keep going on about it? And then I read another news article prior to that where she was mourning again, and she's actually going to be writing a book to tell all. I don't know whether it's going to be a lot of rubbish of her lying about saying that Johnny did this and Johnny did that when he didn't. And she's actually getting silenced now because it's pretty much her career is pretty ruined because of all the lies she said in court, and she's a drama queen. And she's actually getting silenced now to not speak out by the court, otherwise she'll be in court again, which is kind of cool. But it just annoyed me because I just thought, Amber, just move on, live your life now, you're both going your separate ways. Johnny's won his money and his case, which I'm glad about because it's giving him a new life now. And it's just not fair, like, her keep going on about it, and she just can't let it go. And the fact that she's going to write a book as well about it is really annoying, and it's just people like that I hate in relationships, when they make out that, they're the victim and they're not, and that they got hit and they didn't. It's an abusive relationship, and like, it can work both ways really. I mean, I think like she's actually, abused Johnny a lot, because he's really shaken up and scared of her, and like, I know that she abused her ex-girlfriend she was with, and there was an incident where she got arrested for snapping her ex-girlfriend's necklace, and there was all that. I mean, everybody's probably heard about it. I mean, she's just one of those people that I just really wish I could smack. I mean, I was like that with Taylor Swift too, with Tom Hiddleston. Like, I didn't like them two together, because I was actually a bit shocked the other day, because I can't believe how many sort of like Hiddlestoners or people that supported Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston. It's called like Hiddleswift, but I can't believe there's so many people that supported that. Like, it did annoy me, because I thought, well, how can you support them? Because I never did, because, I'm jealous. I just thought all the stuff that she did to Tom to hurt him, and he didn't want the relationship to be public, he wanted it to be private. And there's just this news going around now, like, oh, Tom wanted the relationship public, so that's why we did it. And I thought, no, it was all her, and it's always centered around her, and she has to be in the limelight. And she wrote, after she left Tom, even though he said, I'm still friends with her and we still talk, you know, he said that she wrote songs about her exes, and she always does. And she writes songs about Tom, and she was saying how, you know, um, her, she was saying that, sorry, trying to think. But yeah, she's just pretty much horrible to Tom, but she was making all these songs, and she was saying that her boyfriend, sorry, was better than Tom, and it's people like that anyway that I don't like, and I don't like Amber because of what she done to Johnny and how she ruined his career. So I kind of hope that she learns a lesson from it anyway. So that's about Amber Heard anyway. What really annoyed me. And the second thing I'm going to talk about is when I first started playing Resident Evil 7. And I didn't really play it per se, but there was a demo that come out on PS4 when it came out. They did like a demo before, and then they actually did the game. And I remember watching people play it on, like, I watched Jeff Music Man play it on the live stream, and I found it really interesting to play, because there's a lot of puzzles and stuff that you have to do in it, and there's a story. The story behind it is amazing too. I mean, you have Resident Evil 8 now that's got a different story. And then obviously I started playing. Jeff actually had the game on his, and you can do share play when you play a game and you're on headset. So I was share playing it, so I could play Resident Evil 7 for the first time because I really wanted to play it, and I didn't have the game to start with. And so I was share playing it, and I played it till the end of the game as well. And that the story behind the Resident Evil 7 is really interesting. Obviously, it's about the Baker's family, and they all have something wrong with them, and their daughter Evelyn has turned them into something that they're not, and she's this like evil little girl, and she's also like the evil granny at the end. And that's pretty much the plot of it. And you have Mia, who gets kidnapped as well in it, by the Baker's family, and there's some twisted thing with that, and like Evelyn takes over her body, and it's a really good story, and you get to fight a lot of the Baker's family and get to kill them off so you can stop them. And then there's Chris at the end, who's part of Umbrella. And the ending of Resident Evil 7 brought out a new DLC called Not a Hero, which I played. I've actually done some Let's Plays on my channel of Not a Hero, the DLC. And it's interesting because it's about Chris working for Umbrella now. And there's all these puzzles that you have to do to get into. There's all these puzzles you have to do, like 7. And to me, I liked 7 because it brought back all the puzzles and the horror again. Because we went through that period where 5 and 6 was kind of action and more action based. I mean, so was 4, but 4 still had puzzles in. But I got the game then on Gold Edition, which is where you get the game and you get the DLCs with it. And obviously, Not a Hero is a DLC that you have to download separately, but it's with the other ones. So I got interested in playing it, and I saw everyone else playing it too, on their channels. So if anyone wants to look through my Let's Plays playlist, you'll see that I've done Not a Hero. I've only done 2 parts to it, because I haven't done any other parts to it, because I got to a certain bit with this scary freaky clown, and I remember when I first played it there was this clown puzzle, and you have to go through this as Ethan. You have to try and defeat Lucas, but you have to go through this passageway or whatever, and there's this clown, and you have to get like a pen off him or a feather off him, and when you do, you have to he comes alive after you've done it and starts giving you the creep. It gave me the creeps. I will stop looking at him and stuff like that. Because I'm not scared of clowns per se. I just don't like killer clowns per se. And it does freak me out when they have like a creepy appearance about them. Because I don't like Pennywise, which is it. I don't like him. And I remember I used to be so scared of the original Pennywise it, and I used to stay awake at night when I watched it. And I'm just so scared of killer clowns and stuff. I don't really like. I do like clowns. Some clowns are funny and you laugh at them, but I just don't like them, and they're scary, and that's what it was like. It's like sort of like a killer clown, moment, and he sort of scares you, and then for a moment, and then you obviously there's this really cool puzzle then where it's like a birthday puzzle where you have to find the candles, and you have to put them on the cake, and you have to light it, and then you have to do that like really quickly and then blow it out because it blows up otherwise. And it's really funny because I think I messed it up the first time and I blew it up, and then I had to do it again because I think it naturally blows up. If I remember, it don't actually just blow up. Because I saw someone do this puzzle actually, like you have to pop all the balloons, but there was actually a guy who did this puzzle actually did that bit, the videotape bit, where you've got happy birthday and all that, and he made sure all the balloons went into the room so they wouldn't pop. And there's like a secret to it, and he was showing you how to do it, and it was actually pretty cool. And I did see one of the people, I don't remember his name now, but when I used to stream and stuff, he did knife only on Resident Evil 7, and that must be hard because knife only is really hard on the Resident Evil games, but he was doing it, and then that night when I was watching his channel, he came on my stream that night to support me, which is really cool as well. So yeah, it's a really cool game, Resident Evil 7. Like, for anyone that hasn't played it, I'd definitely say you could play it, and like it's all in first person as well, and it's over the camera shoulder. Obviously you have 8 now as well that you can play, which I played some of that but not all, and there's the new DLCs coming out now for 8, which is like Shadows of Rose, and they're actually doing a third person, Resident Evil 8, where you can see Ethan for the first time, because you don't actually see Ethan, but you see reflection of Ethan in the mirrors and stuff, like shadows. That's kind of like Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear is the same as well. You only ever see the shadows of yourself. You don't actually see the person because it's all done in first person. That's why. And I don't mind first person, but I do like third person too, where you can actually see the character, because it makes it more, I like the old Resident Evil games and the fixed camera angles and the pre-rendered backgrounds. That's like remake. But when it started going, the camera angles started changing and it all changed, I sort of didn't like it at first, but you get used to it though, so. But yeah, that's my little ramble today. I'm sorry if it was quite long. I had a lot to say in this video. Obviously I'm going to try and do more videos and push myself. I push my channel a bit more now. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's Friday today, so have a nice Friday. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.